Hello! I'm here once again with Reece Kelly, who does all of the art-based stuff for Meanwhiles There Never Was. For me.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Hello.
Hi. And we're going to talk about the music video for Less. For probably about 5 minutes, because that's how long the music video is.
Yeah, sounds
Unless
good.
you have other stuff to say afterwards.
Okay, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Do you have fond memories of this video, or is it still too soon for you to be enthralled by it?
I can see areas where I've done a good job and other areas are a bit more stressful. So the longer shoots, the wide shots of guitar and bass were easy to kind of line up.
Yeah.
But it was just adding all of the smaller shots of you talking, not talking but singing along.
Yeah.
That was really hard because we had so many different angles, and then I was trying to go off the lyrics, but sometimes that's difficult when you can't really hear what's going on.
In terms of in the footage we shot, you can't hear what's
It's
going on.
so in Premiere Pro, I had the actual audio file for the actual song in it. I kept trying to turn it down and turn up my volume on the clip that I had, but it would never be enough. So I just had to kind of guess by looking at the mouth movement. So it went through a lot of trial and error of trying to make sure that everything was synced up.
I think another thing that doesn't really help is matching the frame rate, because you can film stuff in 60 and it'd be a bit easier to sync, but then if you export it in 60 it looks a bit weird because you're not really used to watching stuff with that many frames.
Yeah, it's a bit bizarre.
Something that for me was annoying was when we were shooting, we didn't have a backup battery for the camera.
Yes.
So every time it died we just had to wait.
Yeah, it was really annoying because normally it's fully charged, and then this time it only probably had half the battery that it was meant to. I should have really pre-charged it, but it's stuck into things, you forget things. But we got there in the end.
We did. It was 4 hours. It probably could have been 2 if everything went nicely, but it didn't. I had a really good hair day in this shoot.
You did, the proper little ringlets, aren't they?
There we go. There's the thing. There's the entire thing that this video was based on.
Yeah.
My idea of being covered in blood.
So there was a lot of I was like, how the heck do we pour blood in a house? We did it on carpet, so I had to make loads of layers. So we had a waterproof curtain, we had multiple layers of bin bags, and a towel on the floor just in case.
Just in case.
So it's kind of like a lasagna of protection on the floor.
A protective
And I was
lasagna.
like, please work. And I really think the waterproof shower curtain came in clutch, really. Yeah, I think it went quite well. The only issue was it started to get a bit late, and this was at the point in the year where once it hit 4 o'clock that it would start to get a little bit dark. Not as light as it is now.
Yeah, so we lost some natural light.
Yeah, so you can kind of see it gets a bit warmer in terms of lighting. I think it works a kind of dingy vibe. I could have really changed the tone.
It was hard getting out of my hair.
Oh, was it?
It was really hard getting out of my hair. I think the guitar and bass shots look really good. I didn't know if it would look a bit silly because the vocals in the song panned left and right. So I didn't know if it would look a bit silly doing that in the video, but it looks pretty good, I reckon. Because I had the idea of the floating heads on the left and right of the screen.
Yeah, and then Ghost came out a week later with the Umbra.
Yeah, with the video for Umbra.
Yeah,
and
how dare they?
I was like, oh no.
But it's a little bit without doing some advanced Googling, I kind of get there, I just kind of mainly use the opacity tool and just the razor slice just to kind of make the really harsh cuts.
I enjoy how you can see which shots were filmed later into the filming based on how much of the black lipstick has been transferred to the lip of the mask.
Oh really? I didn't even see that, to be fair.
Yeah, because with the close-up shots, some of them the mask is pretty clean, and some of them you can see all the smudging.
Oh yeah, I was editing the entire thing and I didn't notice that. But I'm not very perceptive. Well, I am, but it takes me a while. I can't see something that's right in front of me, if that makes sense. It was a shame that the battery for the flash that we used died. So that bright red light was a big handheld brick of light that we just put a gel filter over the top of. Brick of light. And it died.
It did die.
But I think it did its purpose. It did its job. I really like that shot of you looking up and the thing gets poured. It's kind of giving I don't know what it's giving. It's giving a certain vibe that I can't name right now. It like, you know when you've got like a panned out shot but it's kind of zoomed in a little bit and it just has that like kind of like intense feel.
Yeah.
Something about it that makes my brain happy.
Yeah, I think overall it's a pretty good job considering. Like, it was my first time filming a music video. It was your first time editing.
Yeah, I've not directed. I've made videos before. I've edited videos before. I'm not a director. I'm not a music video maker by any means, but you know, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, because the stuff you usually do is more for your art stuff.
Yeah, so I've done like assignments for uni where I've had to do like an essay like and talk about it, and like I've done like art videos before, but that's just like there's no audio.
Was there a different workflow between making more art style videos and then a music video?
Yeah, I think it's because like the music video is more like my intention with the video. Like I literally just spent ages, like I put together what I wanted and then I would spend ages just making filters and like messing around with like colours and layers. Whereas this, it was very different because I was kind of following the brief that you had given me, but then making sure that you still liked it. Although you did kind of give me a lot of creative freedom, I didn't want to mess around with it too much. And you kind of knew the vibe that you wanted, and I wanted to stick to it.
Yeah. Did you have fun?
I did have fun. It got a bit tedious towards the end because I'd seen it so much that I wasn't really looking at the images anymore.
Yeah.
I was mainly looking at the graph that was go by, and I would fix things. And then you were like, "This is out of time." I'm like, "Oh crap, is it?" And we had to like fix a few like things like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, it was mainly the second chorus in the middle of the song.
Because you think you've got one thing synced up, and then you're like, "Yeah, it's good," and then you turn out the entire thing wasn't synced up; it just looked like it. So there's a lot of trial and error, but I did have fun, and I enjoyed it. It was just a little bit stressful towards the end.
Yeah, I think it's always a little bit, not necessarily tricky, but like a bit annoying syncing audio to video when your audio software doesn't usually care about seconds as much as video editing software, where it snaps into... There's probably a setting to turn that off, but it likes everything being put in precise sub-fractions of seconds.
I could only do second, change it in seconds and intervals instead of half seconds, which would have been a bit more helpful. But it would have taken me a lot longer to get it kind of synced up that way anyway. Yeah. So what we got is what we get. I think I mentioned in the last kind of talk that we had a hard time with the camera settings because it was good for us because it was so low exposure, but I couldn't change it. I couldn't figure out how to change it at all, so we were just stuck with low. Because
we didn't really have much in the way of, not necessarily studio lighting, but like big lights.
Yeah, I think what might have been the issue was that it's normally set to a lower exposure because a lot of the filming are done in really bright lit studio.
Yeah.
So it's done that to compensate, whereas we were shooting in very dark spaces, which meant we needed a bit more exposure.
Just a bit more.
So that's where the light stuff came in. We used the natural light from the window, and when that ran out, we used the flash, and when that ran out, we just used the light in the room. So we got a bit resourceful with it. Not too shabby.
No, it's pretty good, I reckon. Would you like to plug your socials and website again?
I guess so. If you're in Leeds, I've got a degree show coming up in August/September. I'm also doing the art market at my university soon. I might post about that, who knows. I am Reece's _art_pieces_ on Instagram. I am Reece's Bits and Pieces on Etsy, and then as always it's reecekelly.card.co, but that's card with 2 R's.
2 R's.
2 R's.
All of the links will be in the description, so you don't have to memorise them.
Yeah, you don't have to just sit and listen to everything I said and be like, wait, what did Reece say?
Yeah. All of Reece's links will be in the description, so you can go check those out and maybe buy some stuff from Etsy.
Yeah, if I upload stuff, I'm working on some cool stuff at the minute anyway.
You are. That's it. Thank you for listening. Yeah, that was the music video for Lesson. That is done now. We are done.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.